Somebody told me I look like Malcolm X. Maybe I do, brother. All right, man, Torture Talk. You know what it is, man. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Today I'm going to be talking about the music industry and something that academics said that I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree with. I think this is true. Yeah, so we're gonna get into that. Before I get into that, you know I gotta get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me earn your subscription today. All the single sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content that's absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, you don't have to. You don't want to, but you can. Really appreciate it. You can. Link will be on the screen. Cash App, PayPal is in the description. Also, to let me know where you're from, go watch my 12 o'clock show. And also go watch my 8 o'clock show. 12 o'clock show, I talked about Aiden Ross and all these other things that he said and one of his friends said for Drake. And the 8 o'clock show, I talked about Drake. I talked about Diddy. Look, so we're going to get into this. Before I get into that, sorry, this is a long intro. I apologize. I just want to say thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here with me. You know what I'm saying? It means the world to me. And I have no better, I don't think nobody's better than you guys in the comment section. Y'all respectable. That's the one thing that I preach over here. And I love the fact that everybody's respectable with each other. And on top of that, all the single sexy ladies always put one in the chat. I love that. So just trying to bring this all together, man. You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Malcolm X today is going to play this video. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back to discuss. All right, this comes courtesy of Chink Smooth channel. Make sure y'all go follow him. It will be in the description. So let's go.
In the wise words of Drake on the song Push-Ups, drop, drop, drop. Now, I know sometimes Gilly loves making jokes, but other times he just has to read the room. This morning, Gilly took to Instagram to call out artists for not dropping enough music. With everything going on in the music industry right now, you got CEOs getting fired, CEOs stepping down, Lucian and Elliott control 35% of the music industry. A lot of artists do not have a release date, and a lot of artists don't even know where to stand with their label. So obviously now is not the best time to drop music. But despite
I'm gonna put it to you like this. I 100% agree with Gilly on this. And I'll tell y'all why in a second. But let's keep it going.
this huge change in the music industry going on right now, you guys want to know what Gilly thinks is the real reason why artists don't want to drop their albums? Gilly thinks it's because artists are scared of academics posting their first week sales numbers. Yes, that's correct.
That's 100% facts. That is facts. I am not gonna front. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Academics posting these artists' numbers scares the hell out of them, especially if they didn't sell as much. That is 100% facts. I know that for a fact. I'm telling you, because I've seen it, and I've seen artists complaining about him doing that. I've seen it. They can't stand the fact that he does that with every artist. Every artist, he does that. And I'm telling y'all, that is one of the reasons why a lot of people are not dropping their music, is because he's posting their numbers. See, it wasn't before, people didn't really care. And I think a lot of people get numbers messed up. When you sell 30,000 copies, that's actually a successful album in some cases, especially when you're projected to only sell 10,000, right? Most artists nowadays don't sell music like that no more. I'm just going to keep it real. I actually have an episode about that I'm dropping. But most people don't sell music like that no more. Artists have literally fell off. You know what I'm saying? They don't sell. So when he highlights this and puts it out there, and they can see it in real time, and people say, damn, Because people look at they think if you have to sell over 250,000 to 300,000 to be successful. Let's say, for example, I think Kendrick's first week for Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was, I believe it was over 250,000, 290 or something like that, right? Most people would look at that and they would say, oh, that's a flop, right? Now, Rick Ross come out, he sells only 20,000 copies, and they won't consider that a flop. You know what I'm saying? So academics doing that and they're getting scared is 100% facts. 100% facts.
According to Gilly, artists don't want to drop albums and they don't want to feed their families off of the revenue from those albums because academics is going to tweet out their first week sales.
You see this? Look. Now, when people see that, they see, look at all those retweets, right? 1,500. But look at Future's retweets, 600 or something, right? Likes, and then I don't know what the lines is. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I guess that's likes. I don't know what that is. I'm not really on Twitter like that. So I don't know what the lines are. But still in all, look at that. People are afraid of that. 35,000 in the first week. And another thing too, everybody's so obsessed with the first week sales. And I know why that is. And I'll explain it in a second. But everybody is obsessed with the first week sales. Let's go.
Numbers. Here's what Gilly said.
Crazy, man. A lot of you scared to death to put y'all motherfucking music out because of first week sales. Because y'all worrying about academics posting the motherfucking first week sales, man. Fuck them first week sales, man.
That is 100% facts. I'm telling y'all. That's why y'all scared. Y'all scared because everybody got y'all thinking that y'all have to sell 1 million copies the first week. I'm going to say this. Y'all do know, and I'm going to say none of y'all, most of y'all probably don't know this, but Blinding Lights, right, is the most streamed song of all time, right? Blinding Lights. Y'all know when Blinding Lights came out, it wasn't even #1 song. It didn't even hit #1. I believe when it first came out, it was like 18 or 12 or some shit like that, right? And then after that, it grew and it became #1. Now it's the most streamed song ever. In the history of streaming, Blinding Lights is the most streamed song, right? So why are you guys worried about the first week sale? Y'all have to get off of this. But I know why they do that. It's because people tend to look at, they seek validation. So if they see that you only sold 35,000 copies, in their head, that is not a good album. So they won't even go listen to it because, oh, why is the record sales so low? Not the fact that the album is pretty good. It's just, why is it so low? It must not be good. Because if it was good, it would have 300,000 copies. That's the reason why. He is 100% correct about this. 100% correct.
Y'all gotta understand the reality of it is a lot of y'all got some good shit in them hard drives. But y'all worrying about what perception gonna be. Man, fuck them first week sales, man. Killer Mike, he won a motherfucking Grammy, man. Sold 29 motherfucking hundred his first week, man.
Yo, you know what? Nas sold like 60,000 his first week on Illmatic.
Right.
And that's a fucking classic. He's a legend.
Right.
Most of the classic albums, it wasn't about just the first week sales. It's about putting that shit out, getting on the road and grinding.
Right.
Then motherfuckers gotta stop being too cool to reconnect with their fans.
Right.
If you got cold, you gotta have niggas around you to say, listen, man, you got cold. If this nigga get cold,
right.
I'm telling him. If I get cold, I'm like, Lo, you got cold.
Right.
Okay, so you get back.
That's 100% facts. They talking facts. This is true. A lot of y'all are so obsessed with numbers. I've been saying this forever on this channel. The fans and the artists, y'all too obsessed with numbers. If your material is good, it's gonna shine, bro. That's how it goes. A lot of y'all probably never even heard of Run the Jewels. I bet y'all heard it now. Go listen to that. That's a classic album. All of this material that y'all probably have that's great music, y'all so afraid to put it out because y'all scared that people are not gonna like it because the first week sales might be 10,000. It's like, oh man, he fell off. He only sold 10,000. That's what it is. Y'all don't want to work for it. Y'all just want to put something out and everybody like it. If everybody don't like it, then you don't want to put it out. Oh, I don't know if people gonna like this. It's crazy.
Grind and reconnect with the people. A lot of you niggas think y'all too good for the people. Outside of scared to put music out.
Right.
You know what I
Put
mean?
that motherfucking music out, man. If that shit hot is hot, man. Fuck them first week sales, man.
Yeah, man.
And nigga, put some motherfucking socks on your fucking walkers when you come in this motherfucker, dog. Don't be just be walking
I
around.
want my feet to breathe.
Man, fuck you, just come all up in here with your motherfucking walkers out like that.
Now, this is a little bit of gaslighting here from Gilly. Some artists are still definitely dropping albums. Mustard just dropped, Tekka just dropped, Future just dropped. Meek has been dropping singles for the last couple of...
Bro, that's not gaslighting. If he's speaking in general, you talking like hundreds of artists, bro. There's a lot of artists who won't drop their music. You know what I'm saying? Because they're afraid of the first week sales. He's not really gaslighting. He's telling the truth. He's really speaking the truth. How is this really gaslighting by him saying that if you got music, you should drop it? How's that gaslighting? Like you're pointing out certain people that's dropping music. Okay, Future always drop music. You know what I'm saying? The other dude, we never even heard of him. You know what I'm saying? I never heard of him. You know what I'm saying? And Mustard is Mustard ain't put out an album in years. What are you saying, bro?
months now. If you look around in the music industry, artists are now trying to find other ways to reinvent themselves and also not let their music go to waste. Every Friday, you got so many artists drop.
That right there that's cap. That's 100% cap. Artists are trying to find ways to reinvent themselves. When did this come about? When did this come about? Because from what I understand, most of them don't know how to do that. And they need somebody to follow. And the only person that know how to do something like that is Kendrick and the rest of them. But that's cap. That's 100% cap. If you ain't TDE, Schoolboy Q and them, because they always dropping stuff. So you can't include them. But that's cap for you to say, bro. That's 100% cap. They trying to reinvent themselves. That's why they're not trying to come up with nothing. Man, you don't cut that out.
And by the following Sunday, it's already forgotten. So right now, artists are just trying to find the best way to deliver music to their fans and make sure that it actually sticks with the fan. Now, Lil Durk hopped in the comment.
Bro, that is cap. That's cap. They're not trying to do that, bro. What are you talking about? They're not trying to do that, bro. These artists are not trying to reinvent themselves, bro. They're not trying to do that. That's gaslighting, bro. That's cap. You are blatantly capping right now, bro. That's crazy for you to even say. Reinvent themselves? Where? How? What artists you know tried something besides the same old turn up or drill? Where? What? And singing? How about just rapping? How about that?
He said, yo, fuck them numbers. Feed the streets. Meek Mill also commented saying, nah, not me. And then Slim Thug said, it's how labels trick rappers. If we all thought like, let me grow from a seed to a tree, we wouldn't need them. Everybody want to come out on top. And we also got to keep in mind, this is not 2016. This is not 2017. This is not 2018. If your album comes out and your first week sales numbers are low, fans are not going to say you're falling off. I think right now fans have a good understanding that most album sales are going to be low. If you're not the
bro, then your argument is none. It doesn't make sense. You literally just argued against yourself. You're arguing against yourself. What he's saying, that's exactly what he's saying. And you're saying, well, if they're scared of the first week sales, then they shouldn't come out. They trying to reinvent themselves. Gilly is saying, just drop the music. You have some good stuff in your hard drive. Just drop the music. Don't worry about the first week sales. Because I think that we have been caught up so much in these first week sales that it really killed us. You know what I'm saying? It really killed a lot of our talent because they are scared to come out with something because they're afraid that people ain't gonna like it. That's what it is.
Top 10 guys, you're probably going to do under 30K. There's so much changes in the music industry. There's also changes with how fans are consuming music. So I would think Gilly being in the music industry would at least have a good understanding of this. Joe Budden also recently spoke on the music industry shift on his podcast. Here's what Joe said.
I think that Kevin Lyle's stepping down or being removed or whatever happened, just speaks more to the music industry shakeup that's going on and the reshuffling of consumption and just all types of others. A lot of people stepping down, a lot of people getting fired.
It's fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Let's be clear here. That's because most of these dudes is trash and y'all don't want to call them out on it. That's what it is. A lot of these dudes are garbage. Nobody wants to listen to this music no more because it's garbage. Y'all gonna sit here and say, oh, they're trying to do this, they're trying. No, they're not. They're all copying off each other. They're all NPCs, all of them. They're all trash. It's only a few of them that are good. Even the top guy. You know who the doodle ball is. The top guy is copying off somebody's work. There's only one guy of this sphere. You got Eminem and you got Jay and you got Nas. They legends. They out of here. They're already successful. They ain't gonna change anything because they're there. I'm talking about obviously they can rap. They can make music. They legacy acts. Kendrick Lamar is the only one that's doing something good. All the rest of these artists ain't doing nothing. I heard a snippet of Cardi B new song. Throw it in the trash. Throw it away. Nobody wants to listen to it. And then Nicki Minaj talking about something. She's about to drop an album. Why? For what? If you ain't doing nothing that's gonna move the needle, don't do it. Simple as that. But if you got something that's crazy, then you should drop it. That's all I'm saying. So Gilly's right. It's so many artists out here that could be putting out stuff and y'all don't put out nothing because y'all so afraid that if y'all do put out something, you ain't gonna like it because y'all have to copy off somebody else.
Y'all ain't about to get a whole lot of music from a whole lot of labels.
I think that's bad too, by the way.
If I'm Atlantic, if I'm any artist on Atlantic, I ain't putting shit out. That's how.
Well, I'm telling y'all now, and y'all heard it here first. It ain't gonna be too many more rappers, man. I'm telling y'all now. They're really moving away from rap. Rap is not the first priority anymore. That's it. And I believe that's the reason why Kendrick Lamar is doing his own thing. Because most people don't consider Kendrick Lamar a rapper anymore. He's a musician now that just used the rap component. But the rest of them are rappers. You can't compare Lil Durk to Kendrick Lamar. It's not even the same class. There's no way you can compare him to him. He's a rapper. Kendrick's not a rapper, bro. He's a musician. It's a big difference, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big difference. He's an artist musician, I would say. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk is just Lil Durk. Lil Yachty, Lil Yachty. Drake, just Drake. They're not musicians. They're just rappers, singers, or whatever. That's it.
Fuck my career up at Def Jam. Taking that same stance. The only people that probably feel comfortable dropping over there are people that have direct relationships with Elliot Grange.
Yeah, maybe true.
Oh yeah.
Other than that, you're probably not getting your money approved, your budgets approved, your release date approved, your artwork approved.
Yeah, but
it's probably gonna look like.
Again, this is what they not saying, man. This is what really makes me mad. You can literally do other things. You can do your own thing. You don't. Big Crit is a perfect example of this, right? Big Crit was signed to Def Jam, but Big Crit was dropping music. He was doing his own thing outside of that. You don't necessarily have to. You don't always have to just stick to the schedule because most of these dudes are lazy and they want to be taken care of. That's it. Joe Buttons, you know that. You was dropping mixtapes all the time when you were signed to a label. What are you talking about, bro? How you even making that statement? You were literally signed to a label, Amalgam Digital, and you were dropping music all the time, bro. Dropping mixtapes. Move Music 1, 2, 3, and 4. I believe he was. I don't know if he was with Amalgam Digital at that time. Maybe he was at Def Jam or he was with somebody. But you were still dropping your own music. People could drop music. They could drop mixtape. Future just dropped a mixtape. Man, you niggas be capping, bro. Y'all be capping for these dudes. That's why they don't never learn. That's why they never gonna grow. Because y'all don't want to keep it real with them. At least, for one time in his life, academics is keeping it real about that. At least for one time. And Gilly is keeping it real. But like he said, y'all got some good stuff on this hard drives and y'all just don't want to drop it. You should be dropping music all the time. all the time. Nobody's dropping nothing. And you wonder why Kendrick Lamar sucked the air out the room. Because y'all waiting for him. Let's be clear here. Y'all are waiting to see what he do. So this way y'all could try to piggyback off of that. It's not gonna work though. It's not gonna work.
A real nasty, a real light-hearted.
I would take that as and take initiative to make me want to. Hey, look, if y'all big dogs don't want to drop, let me get on y'all radar. Y'all want something to drop.
Go sort it out. That's Atlantic. That's Warner. Shit, I might feel like that on Universal right now too. I ain't gonna lie.
It's bad.
You can't feel good if you're a musician out there.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's only 6 of y'all maybe that feel good.
So listen, you guys.
But you know why? You know why? It's not about the record label. It's about your material that you're putting out. And if you're not dropping it, if you got good material, drop it. Whether you getting first 10 week sales or not. But rap is not the number one priority anymore because y'all allowed these dudes to come out with trash music. That's why. And everybody's sick of it. They're tired of hearing it. It's like scratching a chalkboard in front of your ears. Nobody wants to hear it no more. This is the reason why these dudes are not good. They're so consumed by the attire that they have around their neck and what they wearing. Even Meek Mills, he's so consumed by numbers still. Not me. Like, yeah, that's what they're worried about. They don't care about the actual material. They care about making money off of it. And it could be trash. They could make a doo booty scoop song. And that's it. It's crazy. But I'm going to end it there. Y'all make sure y'all go watch the Chink Smooth channel. Yeah, man. I'm just not feeling that. I'm sorry. I'm not. Ain't no way in the world y'all gonna sit here and tell me that these guys, you know, is basically the record label's fault. It's like, no, the record label was doing what the record label do, protecting their money. And if you dudes are not dropping no music and you ain't making yourself relevant, you ain't hot, and you ain't doing no tours, you ain't doing no shows, and you talking about, I'm waiting for them to get approved, I'm waiting for this money. You had money and you spent it. You should have saved some of your money and used your own money to do certain things with. You're an artist. I could never understand how people used to come to me and used to ask me for free stuff. Free beats. Yo, you think you could throw me these 3 beats for free? No, I can't, nigga. I cannot throw you nothing for free. Especially when I knew you could pay for it. Pay for it. Take the time out to to appreciate your own material and dig into your own material. You dudes are so lazy that y'all don't even want to pay for your own material. You don't even want to pay for your own beats. You want people to give it to you for free. I had to stop talking to some dudes because of that. You expect me to do something for you for free, and you don't even promote none of my stuff. You don't do nothing for me. Nothing. Why would I give you a beat for free? For what? You do nothing for me. Even if you offer me $10, it'd be better than you saying, I want it for free. So all my hard work that I put into it, I got to give it to you. And then you blow up from it. You don't come back and say, yo, bro, here's 500,000, here's 20,000, anything. You took it and you run with it. And then you say to me, well, you did give it to me. That's why I don't do nothing for none of you niggas for free. We're going to do it. If you appreciate your art the way you say you do, then if I make something for you, if I make something and you like it, hand it over. It's a transaction. Some of you niggas think making beats is easy. Oh, it's easy. Whatever. But Gilly's right, Act's right, and Act's right for putting those numbers up. And a lot of you dudes need to just ignore that, ignore what Act is doing, and just do some music. And a lot of times too, another thing too, before I get out of here, most of y'all put out stuff to try to make money off. Now that's gonna sound crazy, right? But to me, if you are a musician and you want to get your name out there, you should just throw some stuff out there. That's it. Just throw some stuff out there. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna bite. Build your name up. You know what it is. But anyway, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? See y'all in the morning, man. All right, man. 6 o'clock show's over. All right, see y'all. Peace.